find out why this aspiring video maker is fuming after an online competition.
When you think of competitions, you think of a bit of fun, and usually they are. But that doesn't mean that the rules don't have to be strictly observed. And of course, who wins the prize is a very serious matter.
Our next story deals with a competition involving one of our biggest bands and a young guy far from impressed about the way the finish line for that contest was altered without warning. This is our biggest musical export of the moment. For those not in the know, they're Evermore, three brothers from Fielding who've been making a big noise here and in Australia. And this is their round-the-world effort for their single, Running. This story is about an online competition to make a video for the song Running. And this version was made by Christchurch student Damien Lawrence. But Damien isn't running, he's fuming.
We need to make a music video for Evermore's song Running. Okay, they'd stick it on their website, and there was supposed to be a couple of heats, and the top 20 most viewed videos from the heats would go to a week-long final. Each video starting from a view count of 0. The winner at the end of the week would win a trip for 2 to London.
The competition was run through Scorpio Music, Evermore's Australian-based management company. So Damien took a week and his shirt off and set about making his entry with a mullet on his head and his tongue in his cheek. And much to his delight, Damien's video was hugely popular with its online audience, so a place in that final looked to be a given.
After a couple of days, I shot off to 400 views, and the next one behind me was, on 100. So I felt I was safely through to the final. So I held back on exhausting my ideas on promoting my video. Yeah, and I finished my heat in 2nd place, so I was a shoo-in for the final.
The competition rules state at the end of the 4 heats, the top 20 most viewed running films will proceed to the competition final. Pretty simple stuff, right? So Damien, quite reasonably, thought he'd sprint through to the final. Then he found out
there was no final, and they just gave the prize to the person who had the most views from the heat, which was like 90 more than mine. Not on. I felt like picking up this monitor and throwing it through the window. How about that?
Fortunately, Damien didn't fire his PC through his window. Instead, he wrote complaining to Scorpio Music, Evermore's Sydney-based management company, who we also got in touch with. They say the competition was run through their website, yes, but not by them, by fans of the band. Those fans struggled a bit running the competition. They say there weren't as many entries as they hoped, and heats and finals couldn't be run as planned. Apparently, the competition wasn't particularly successful.
Yeah, well, 10 points for honesty, but that's not going to make Damien feel any better, is it?
No, I'm afraid not. He's still pretty angry. One of the team who ran the competition has offered him a double pass to the next Evermore show near him, a CD and a T-shirt, but he's not impressed. He wants the trip to Britain.
Our sympathies are with Damien on this one, but it's unlikely anyone can be forced into giving him that trip to Britain. It doesn't help the competition was run out of Australia, not here. But it wasn't run properly, and we reckon Evermore's management company, Scorpio Music, should be taking more responsibility. It was run on their website, after all. Maybe a trip to Oz to see the band over there is up to them, but CDs, T-shirts, tickets to a show, bit on the light side, we reckon.